Hello, good morning everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks. And as you see, there's a different book on my desk. It's not my gardening journal. This one, I'm just gonna make a quick, basic, altered book. And this is for a friend of mine who is going to Europe in a few weeks. And I told her I would make her a little travel journal so that she could add ephemera and things that she gathers along on her trip, pictures, whatever she could write in it, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to do a very basic. I'm not going to decorate it because that's going to be on her to decorate. I am just going to go through, make pockets, take out pages to thin it out a little bit, that kind of thing. So I figured, okay, this time I'll go ahead and take you guys along on the process so that because I have a YouTube channel and this is things I should be doing. So yeah. So and then I can bring it to brunch in a couple weeks. We're having brunch. I think you guys, a lot of you that have been following me since the beginning of my channel, or since at least Trash Talk of last year, will know that the last time we were all together was at her wedding. So she had a wedding, and I dedicated a page in my Trash Talk journal with her wedding ephemera and stuff like that, and pictures and all that kind of thing. So she's going to Europe. So I told her, you know what? I'll make you a basic little travel journal. And the way that came about was she sent me this picture. And this is a little mini, I'm talking about mini folder that I had made a while back, years ago, before I even had YouTube, I think. And so she was using that for her travel thing, and I was like, well, no, let me make you something a little bit bigger so you can add more stuff to it, and she's creative too, so she would have figured something out on her own, but I just figured I'd do this for her. So today on this video, I am just making a basic altered book. I'm not going to decorate it or anything. Like I said, that's up to her to do. I'm just going to go through. I've already only did one thing. I've already torn out just maybe five pages. You can see where I tore them out. And that's it. And then I thought, oh, I should be videotaping this. So anyway, so I'm going to keep the first few pages and the last few pages just to make it for strength, because this is a glue binding. It's not sewn in, so I don't want it to get too weak. And so then I'm going to figure out my pockets. Like, this is going to be a pocket like this. I don't know if I'm going to tuck this in or out. Maybe just keep it out just like that. So these two pages will glue together, so it'll hide the tears. So if you tear out, your two pages will hide that, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's a pocket. And then I stopped. All right. So then now this, I have to figure out, okay, what kind of pocket am I going to do this? So I think this one, let's do a side tuck, right? And I threw away my circle cut, my hole punch, and the only one I have is this one. The bigger one I threw away because it wasn't punching very well, and I had gotten that one at a thrift store too. So this one is a little bit smaller, but I can just punch a little hole here. See, this one doesn't work that great either. Ugh. Why? Is it the paper? Maybe because the paper is kind of weak. Let me see. Let me add another piece of paper in there and see if that helps. But yeah, that's what my big one was doing too, but it was even way worse than that. Let me find a piece of paper. Let's see if that helps. Or I should put oh yeah, there we go. All right. And so then now this is the front of the side pocket. So then I'm going to tear out about 5 pages. I chose 5. I don't know why I chose 5. I just chose 5. I didn't want to make it like my garden journal where there's nothing left in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to tear out these 5. And so I'm just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will be, see, like all that will be hidden. So then this will be glued together like that. All right, now, and then I think I'll just maybe leave a page in there for writing. I probably should glue two of them together to make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll glue like these two together. And then now let's do the next pocket. The first time I did a journal like this, as anyone, you watch a lot of videos and everything. And I watched Barbara's at 49 Dragonflies, and this was how she was doing hers. And so I liked it because it was pretty simple. You know what I mean? It's pretty basic and easy. So that's where I got my idea to do it like this from. But she paper clips her pockets together so she remembers. You know what I mean? Which is also a good idea. But I'm just gonna try to remember that two pages go together, two pages go together. Okay, so now I'm on this one, and I think I'm gonna do a two folds, like a spread. So it'll go like that. So then this is actually the back side of the next pocket, right? And then we'll tear out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this will be the pocket here. And let's see, and I could do like tear this and have this just be the bottom part of the pocket, or I could do the fold, like this. I think that's what I'll do. I think that looks kind of cool. Or maybe or I could even do like that, and then have 2 side tucks. But we just had the side tuck over there, so now you know what? Let's do a pocket like this. So let's take my ruler, and it's a good sized pocket, about right there. You think? Tear this, and this is going to go that way. All right, so let's tear that off. And then this is going to go that way. So then this one will be the inside here. And these little rough edges, it's okay. It doesn't matter. All right, so then let's tear out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this will glue on to that one like that. All right. Now, so that means we have like corner pockets. We have a side pocket with a little tabby thing. We have a writing page. Do I have an extra page in there? Did I do 2 writing pages? Oh, that goes to that. Never mind. I did a writing page, and then the back of that and that. So that goes together. Okay, and then let's see. Let's do a top loader. And then after this, since you guys kind of get the idea, I am just going to fast forward and not talk and just do. So I'll do like a couple pocket pages and then a writing page in between, a couple more pocket pages. I'll do it like that. All right. So that's there and that's that. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I got to do 5. Take out 5 pages. All right. So from here on out, it's going to be sped up. Okay. Okay, so I have just some odd number of pages left. So what I think I'm going to do is glue these together towards the end, and then she can finish writing, journaling, maybe add pictures on these, you know. And then I think I'm also, yeah, so I can glue, this will just be the bag. I can glue these together like that. And this is the back of that pocket. I can glue these together, and then these could just be like the end of her journal, where she finishes journaling or adds pictures. Um, and she knows how to like add pockets and stuff like to the back if she needs to. And then after this, my next step is going to be I'll probably just go around the edges with brown, to stress it a little bit, I think. But that's it, because and then I'm probably going to paint these pages a little bit, like maybe get some of this vanilla and just or white gesso. I don't know. I'll see which one I like better. I'll test it out on one of these pages I tore out, just to see which one I like better, so that she can write over that or put a picture or stickers or something. But I'll still have some of that text peeking through there. I'm not going to make it completely white. Yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. So now my next step will be to start going in and gluing it, gluing the pockets and darkening or distressing the edges. All right, and I'll probably add it all onto this video, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to fast forward so it's not so long. All right. So I think the basics are done. Some of the pages didn't, when you try to fold them over, this page in particular, probably because I shouldn't have put so many pockets on it, but it just doesn't, you can see it doesn't fold over. I mean, it folds over this way well, but then when you go this way, you see, it's kind of like it wants to come loose here. So I'm not sure. But I think once you start filling stuff in there, it'll be different. And it's probably because of all the pages that we had to take out in between, so it's not lining up. I mean, this is a very old book, but I think it'll suffice for what she's going to use it for. I might just go through and I can cut this up here. It's happened in my Lone Stranger book too. It just didn't line up correctly, but just gets a little wrinkled. Then I think it'll be okay. All right, that's it. Just some pockets for her to tuck stuff in. Now the next step I got to do is I'm just going to paint over it with some vanilla, and I probably won't film that part because I think this video is probably already pretty long. Yeah, just don't like the way that kind of sits, but I think it's just because of all the pages that we had to tear out. It just doesn't line up the same. Okay, but anyways, I think this will be good for her to add her ephemera to. Okay, that's it, guys. That's an altered book. Simple, fast way to do it. Did it in one morning. Didn't even finish my coffee. Got so into it, but it's still warm. And now I'm going to go sit on the couch and enjoy the rest of that. Okay. While I was over there sipping my coffee this morning, I figured out what I want to do with that page that's kind of weird and wonky. This one. And I think I'm going to take these off. And use them as tip-ins instead. Let's see if that helps. It's still a little wonky here, though, on this one. Maybe I'll just re-glue it. It's weird because it goes that way, it goes fine. But when you go to this side, it's kind of wonky. But it's just, I think it'll be okay. It'll just be kind of wrinkly. That's all. I think I'll leave this because if I glue it, if I undo it and glue it again, it's probably just going to do the same thing. All right. So then what I'm going to do with these is like this. I'll just glue in on itself. Sorry, I just got out of the shower too. I'm going to glue this in on itself and then let her know that she can use these as tip-ins. So what that means is she can just attach things to this like a hinge. And then at least that will help with the folding. It's not so bad, I think. All right. Okay, it's got a little ripped up there, but that's okay. So bothered about this one. I don't know. You guys can't see how it kind of comes up. Let's see. It's really weird. So it wants to glue. See how it's kind of uneven down here? So if I were to glue it flat, see that? But then I wonder if I turn the page this way. See, then now this is coming. So I think some of these pages in here are kind of crooked or something. So what should I do? What should I do? So if I glue it this way, let's try gluing it flat this way and see what happens. So then it lays down this way fine. But what about when I want to turn it this way? See, then it wants to unhinge and do different on this side, which adds that wrinkle. You see? Weird. I feel like this is just gonna come apart. Okay, anyway, so I'll just explain to Twee to use these like hinges or tip-ins. So, all right. That's good. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that's what I'm going to do, just to make this page a little bit, even though it's still weird. See, like, and even this one, doing the same thing. See, it gets kind of crinkly, but oh well. Hopefully once she fills it up with stuff, it'll be a little bit better. All right, so now I'm going to start painting it. I won't bore you guys with that. Let me just paint one. Actually, let's paint one of these with this and see what it looks like. Let me clean that out. Yeah, I think that'll look good. See how you can kind of still see the letters, but it kind of pushes it back. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go through these pages, maybe just the big ones, like not that one, but these, like this, and do a little just painting in the middle, just so that she can write on it. All right, but I won't bore you guys with that stuff. All right, so that's it. Now for real, just okay. I promise this is the last time, because in proper Brenda fashion, I changed my mind again. So instead of painting with the paint on the pages, I went through all the pages that I had ripped out, and I found all the blank ones that had blank spaces on the back side, or even like this is just a partial where it was writing, and then the bottom half was blank. So I went through and I had enough to cover most of. I didn't do the ones with pockets, so all the pages that didn't have pockets, I just covered with Well, this is, see, this is a pocket, so that's why it's still writing there. I just covered with this like that. So that's how I did it. So that's a pocket. It's not a pocket. So, and I had enough. I even slid some in this one. This side I already had a picture, I think, on the other side. Yeah, so it was already blank. So I just slid another one here to make it look even, like blank and blank, like that. Yeah, so that's what I did instead of painting. And I think it turned out a little bit better. So it leaves a lot of journaling places and a lot of places just to add stickers or pictures or whatever. And then here you can see I had started painting on that one, and then I just covered it up with a blank paper. And this paper, the original paper, is really soft. And I noticed when I was painting it, it's very, I don't know, like it comes apart. You know what I mean? Like if you paint it and then you go paint another layer, the bottom layer starts kind of flaking. And so that's another reason why I was like, I don't know if I really like painting it. So that's another reason why I went through and found an alternate idea. So, and I like this idea better, actually. And I think it adds a little bit more strength to the paper also. So there. So now I'm officially done with it, and I will give it to Twee when I see her at brunch. All right. All right. For real now. Tschüss.